Next up, we have county sheriff candidates. Your county sheriff is a massively important role. Probably the most important election and vote you will ever cast is who is going to be your sheriff. If you look back, a lot of us, even on the D and the R side, there's a lot of people who would identify themselves as conservative and constitutional conservative, and even a lot of pro-Second Amendment. You got D's and R's here. A lot of people on both sides of the aisle are pro-Second Amendment. And when you look at some of the biggest grievances in the Second Amendment ranks of people, they'll cite situations where the federal government came in and they overrode or overran somebody's constitutional rights. And almost in every single one of those situations, you have some Billy Bob sheriff who was in there who didn't have a backbone to stand up to the federal government and say, right's right, wrong is wrong, here's the Constitution, none of us can cross that. And so your sheriff is one of the most important constitutional votes you will ever cast. Running for Dearborn County Sheriff, we have with us tonight Mr. Jason Wyatt.
Now that Sam took my whole speech,
No.
I don't have to say anything, right? All right, my name is Jason Wyatt. I'm running for sheriff here in Dearborn County. Proud lifelong resident. Been here my entire life, minus a few years where I was gone in the military. 51 years old, married, wonderful wife, 5 kids, 5 grandbabies. So I am getting old. Graduated from Lawrenceburg High School, enlisted in the United States Army shortly after graduation. Served a combined 28 years between active and reserve service as a military police officer and a military correctional officer. Had 2 combat tours, one to Afghanistan and one to Iraq. Afghanistan, we did detainee operations. In Iraq, I did personal security for the theater commander and command sergeant major. I dedicated 22 years to the Dearborn County Sheriff's Department here locally. Served in the patrol division, achieved the rank of sergeant. I spent my entire 22 years with the Sheriff's Department on patrol. There was opportunities to go do other things, but that's where the rubber meets the road in the Sheriff's Department, is out there responding to calls, dealing with citizens, helping them with their problems, whether it be in a domestic situation or just fixing a tire that's blown out and they're on the side of the road. So I've spent so many years just serving and assisting and protecting the citizens of this county. My mission is to serve the people of Dearborn County with integrity, accountability, and respect for the Constitution of the United States and the state of Indiana, ensuring public safety while protecting individual rights and strengthening trust between law enforcement and the community. Because law enforcement truly only works when there is communication with the community which they serve. My key priorities are having a community-focused policing model. All right, that's where we're getting to know you as the citizens, and you're getting to know us as law enforcement. You know, we're not just some guy sitting in a parking lot somewhere getting ready to pull me over for speeding, right? I want my guys, and I want me, and that's the way I was, is to just get out there and truly get to know the citizens. They're at a park, you know, there's families playing. Stop, get out, shake hands, introduce yourself. And this is how we become stronger as a community. I want to have a professional and well-trained department, ongoing training in the following areas: de-escalation, constitutional law, officer safety, and promote professionalism, morale, and leadership within the department. My thoughts on transparency and accountability. I will have clear policies and expectations for the deputies and jail officers. I will have open communication with the county officials and the public, and I will be responsible with the taxpayers' resources. Right? And that's a huge one. And I think when dealing with taxpayer money, I think government as a whole has issues with it. Whenever you have use or lose budgets, I think there's always waste. So that's something we want to look at. My core values are loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Now, I gained those from the military, right? In the military, there's an acronym. It's called leadership, LDRSHIP, which is loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. So these are things that I hold true in my heart and try to live my life by them every day. So my vow to the citizens of Dearborn County: I will defend the constitutional rights for all citizens. I will balance enforcement with respect and fairness. And I will ensure the Sheriff's Department remains independent and accountable to the people. If you have any questions, I'll be around after the meeting. If you need to, if you need to get a hold of me, my Facebook, Jason Wyatt for Dearborn County Sheriff. I have a website, jasonwyattforsheriff.com, or my phone number is 812-584-4527.